Hi everybody, Dave here from Charest Studios, and today I wanted to talk to you about shade cloths and increasing your yield by keeping your temps down. Now, as you can see, I have a fan up here. I have the other end of the greenhouse is completely open, and it's 9:30 in the morning and we still have temps of 100 degrees. Now, this is the way I've run the greenhouse for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's, I still got a good yield, but I believe that I could increase my yield if I could keep those temps down, because the tomatoes, once you get above 90 degrees, 95 degrees, your fruit production drops. A lot of those flowers are not going to come tomatoes that might have become tomatoes. So I bought this shade cloth. I'm going to put this on today and see if we can get a little bit of a drop in temperatures in here. I run about 100 or 110 on an average day in the summertime, and we're just beginning summer, and I'm at almost, it looks like almost 100 degrees. I don't know how good that thermometer is, but at 9:30 in the morning with the fan going. Now, that fan is on a solar panel, so it only, if I don't turn the panel in the afternoon, it doesn't keep running. So I'm going to put this shade cloth on. Now, these shade cloths come in various strengths. This is a 30% shade, and I think that's like the lowest. So I don't know if I got the right one or not. I'll let you guys know as the season goes on what I think, if I did get enough. But in any case, 30 is going to be better than none, right? And I may even cut the back of this greenhouse open, cut that completely open like the other side is. I wish they would sell these little greenhouses with a door at each end that almost completely opens it. But we're going to try this shade cloth, and because the tomatoes, I'll show you in a minute, they're just getting ready to flower. And this is when you don't want your temps up too high with these, with these flowers coming, and through the season, as they, they'll be putting out new flowers all along. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on. I'll show you what it looks like before and after in here and out there, and on the outside. Show you what it looks like. I bought this one. It's 8 by 12 feet, and my greenhouse is 7 feet wide by 12 feet long, and this is 8 feet by 12 feet. So I'll have a link in the description to this one. But they sell various sizes and various strengths, and I'll let you know what I think of this one once I get it on here and see how I think the quality and so forth is. So by the end of the video, I'll give you at least my first impression on this one and tell you if I think it's worth getting from this, where I got this one on Amazon. So anyway, let me get this on, and I'll show you outside what it looks like. You can see what it looks like inside. And then I'll show you after, and we'll talk about how I think the quality of this one is. So this is the greenhouse before, and that's what it looks like in there now, and it's only 9:30 in the morning right now. Okay, so I just laid the shade cloth up over the greenhouse, and what I realized is my greenhouse is not 12 feet, it's 15 feet, and I bought the 12-foot cover, so that's my bad. It actually looked like the cover was about 11 feet, the shade cloth, but it's probably because it stretches a little bit too. So I think they had the size right. I just bought the wrong size. But it definitely, you can see it definitely adds some shade. We'll see what the temperatures do in the afternoon, and then I'll know whether I should have got a stronger, higher percentage one, like a 40. But it definitely cuts the light in here, so I think, I didn't want to go too much, because you definitely want light. You need light for the plants. So we'll see how this does. But this is what it looks like on the outside. So you got a lot of grommets. The quality seems pretty good. I mean, that's the 30% right there. It definitely, it's just thin plastic. This could definitely, I think it could rip easy, and I don't know how many seasons you could get out of one of these, because it is just thin plastic there. But overall, I think I think it's a pretty good product for the price. So I think the shade cloth definitely did darken it up in here a little bit, and definitely helps, but we're still having way too high a temperature. I don't trust this thermometer, but it's saying that it's over 100. I don't think so. It feels like it's about 90 in here, but nevertheless, I still think it's too hot in here, you know, for optimal tomato production. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut another doorway. I'll just cut about a foot to the right of that window and a foot to the left all the way down, and then maybe I'll add some flaps on the edge of it so that I can unroll it down at night. I'm worried about bear and deers just coming in. At least this table will block them from this side, but the deer will munch on everything on the table and maybe knock stuff over and stuff. So I probably should be able to, you know, roll that door down and close it up at night. But that's the plan. So I'm going to cut that. Okay, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut a big door out of that end of that greenhouse and really let that heat out. Really let this get a good airflow through here. I think it'll be better for fruit production. But plus, sometimes if it's not too hot in there, I like to just sit out there and read in the evening, just sit and hang out in there, and it'll be much nicer. Oh, that should make it a lot cooler. I'm going to go in and see how that is. See, this solar panel is good in one position till about 2 o'clock, and then if I don't turn it, that fan stops running. The sun goes down over here. So let's see how that is. Okay, so I have to say this is really working out well with cutting that other end out. I do recommend it, and the shade cloth as well. But yeah, the shade cloth wasn't enough without good ventilation, but with good ventilation, the shade cloth was good. I don't think I'd go above the 30 because I'd be worried about not getting enough light through. So I gotta say, I think that's the way to go. You know, make sure you have plenty of ventilation. Opening up that end wall really helped a lot. And then the shade cloth, but the shade cloth probably should be a secondary, because what really helped the most was opening up that end and letting that heat get out. So a fan, both ends open, and a 30% shade cloth, I think, is the perfect solution. As I said, I was able to grow in here as it was the last several years, but I do think this is going to be an improvement and certainly be more comfortable for me when I'm working out here. So that's all I got for today. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope your hydroponics are doing good and everything in life in general. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I hope that helps somebody out there. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.